Hey friends, welcome or welcome back. My name is Shannon, and today we are going to talk about the Christmas books that are going to be keeping me company this Christmas season. The holiday season is here, and so that means it's time to pull out my most festive books. So I have a collection of 5 books here. We've got some cozy, we have some classic, and we have some spooky. So let's get started. First, we're going to start with the Christmas Card Crime and Other Stories. And this is from the British Library Crime Classics. These are great books. I love the British Library. They do the Women's Writers Classics, which I've been collecting, and then the British Library Crime Classics. So I have read 2 other crime classics from the British Library. One that was fine, and it was a Christmas one. It was called The Christmas Egg, I think. I reviewed it last year, and it was fine. I've already gotten rid of that. And the other one I started to read was called The Widow of Bath, I think, and I just couldn't get through it, so I've already gotten rid of that as well. But this is the 3rd one I'm going to try, and it's just a collection of short stories. This collection of mysteries explores the darker side of the festive season, from unexplained disturbances in the fresh snow to the darkness that lurks beneath the sparkling decorations. We've got A Christmas Tragedy, Paul Temple's White Christmas, The Christmas Card Crime, all by various writers. So we'll see how this goes. I think it'll be fun, and hopefully I enjoy it better than the last one that I read last year. Next, I have The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus by L. Frank Baum. And Baum, if you recall, is the author of The Wizard of Oz. And so this is a novel about Santa Claus. And it looks like this was published in the early 1900s, 1902. And it looks like it covers 3 sections of his life: his youth, his manhood, and old age. So this looks really fun, and it's a slim little thing, so I should be able to get through it this season. All right, going into some spooky stories. This is the Valancourt book of Victorian Christmas ghost stories, edited by Tara Moore. And this is just a collection of Victorian ghost stories, some anonymous, some not so anonymous, and they would have been published in the newspapers at the time. We've got several anonymous stories, and then we've got one by Margaret Oliphant, one by Arthur Conan Doyle, Elizabeth Gaskell, and Sir Walter Scott. But he wasn't Victorian. Is it that Walter Scott, or is it another Walter Scott? Was he Victorian? I don't know. All right, I'm gonna have to check on this. We'll see. Anyway, so this is a great edition, and I'm very much looking forward to getting some Victorian ghost stories in. Next, we have Jane Austen's Christmas, The Festive Season in Georgian England, edited by Maria Hubert. And you know I can't go anywhere without having a Jane Austen on the go. So this isn't stories about Jane Austen Christmas. It's going to be some pieces pulled from some of Austen's books. It's going to be some things pulled from her letters. It's going to be a little bit of nonfiction talking about how people did Christmas at that time. And then some poems from other people. Let's see, we've got A Poem for Christmas Day, 1795 by Robert Southey. So yeah, so it's just a bunch of snippets of things related to Georgian England Christmas, and I'm very excited about this one. And last on my list is Christmas Pudding and Pigeon Pie by Nancy Mitford. So this is actually 2 separate books. Christmas Pudding is essentially the one I plan on reading because it's called Christmas Pudding. Pigeon Pie is an entirely different book. Nancy Mitford is also the author of Highland Fling that I read last year, I think. I can't remember, which I really, really enjoyed. So I'm very much looking forward to this. So Christmas Pudding, which is the one that I plan on reading. The hunt-obsessed Lady Bobbin's country house is beset by an array of colorful characters, including her rebellious daughter, Philadelphia, the girl's pompous suitor, a couple of children obsessed with newspaper death notices, and an aspiring writer whose serious first novel has been acclaimed, to his utter dismay, as the funniest book of the year. This is going to be amazing. I just know it. I really enjoyed Highland Fling. She just, roasts everybody. Nobody's off limits. So that is it. 5 books that I plan on reading this holiday season. What are you reading this holiday season? It doesn't have to be Christmas related, especially if you do not celebrate Christmas. Let me know what you're reading this holiday season. And have you read any of these? Let me know. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining, and have a great day. Bye.